Good evening, wherever you're watching WYTV. You're welcome to another edition of News Review, where we'll talk about the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but you can call me Sidon J, and I'm in the studio with
Ojo.
Alright, you already know the sponsor for the show is still Nokpa Abbas, and if you want to be one of our sponsors, you can try and chat that number you're seeing on the screen, or you can call, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So today I'll be starting with Punch newspaper. Supreme Court dismisses Omoagege's appeal against Delta government. Army begins recruitment for direct short service corps. FCTA to establish 1.7 billion naira smart secondary school. Gunshots as police rescue Abuja abductee, arrest kidnappers. Then on Vanguard newspaper, impact of fuel subsidy removal tough on Nigeria, Tinubu. Supreme Court to determine fate of 9 governors today. Kogi government bans issuance of consent letters to minors. 10 dead, 12 injured in Jigawa auto crash, FRSC. Then on Daily Post newspaper, alleged 4 billion naira fraud. EFCC heads to appeal court to rekindle case against Aliyu Beji. Kwara police confirm release of 4 kidnapped victims. Naira bounces back against US dollar at forex market. Tinubu meets Ganduje, Kano APC governor candidate, Gawuna behind closed doors. These are the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. Let's go on a short commercial break. When we're back, we'll continue with some of the headlines. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
When life breaks into the beautiful splendor of nature, and the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokpa, we always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. The family just can't get a better companion aside Nokpa. Nokpa Abba Mixture, the family's best bet.
With Nokpa, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokpa for management of power.
Short commercial break, and that's our sponsor, Nokpa Abbas. The first headline we want to look at today is this gunshot that we see in Abuja yesterday. I was happy though, but I was scared. I was not in Abuja, but I saw a live video whereby someone was posting it on live. That person was on live trying to tell us that, oh, see what is going on in Abuja right now. But it's a good thing but I feel this is not right until when something gets to the height of no control. That is when the government will come in.
I think that was why they came in with gunshots. Because you know all these kidnappers out there, they don't come unprepared.
They are not playing.
They are always coming with full force. The latest gadgets that they can use to do their operations is what you will see with them. Things that even the armed forces does not have. They have it with them. They have it in their capacity.
Exactly.
So you wanting to go to the kidnappers then to go and capture them.
You have to be ready, to be prepared. Yes.
So they don't care about their own lives. If we lose it, we lose it. But you, as an armed force member, that you want to go for the rescue thing, you would not want to lose your own life, and you will not want the victims to lose their life. So all you will just be after is the life of that kidnapper, or you want to apprehend them. I think all these armed forces, all they want to do is let's apprehend them in life.
So they could.
So we will show their faces. But you know, it is we Nigerians that actually caused it. If they just bring anybody to the face of a camera dead and they tell us that this is a kidnapper, how do you know that?
Maybe they went to take.
Maybe they went to pick one innocent person and just
kill them. Well, there was a heated gunfire exchange yesterday as police officers rescued an Abuja resident, Shegun Akiyemi, who was kidnapped just as he was driving out of his home. The kidnappers were taking Akiyemi from Abuja to Kano State when the police swooped in on them According to the Kaduna State Police Public Relations Officer, SP Mansour Hassan, he said on January 18, 2024, operatives attached to Kawo Divisional Headquarters, Kaduna State, received a distress call of a kidnapping incident from Abuja. He noted that they were alerted that the culprits and their victims were transiting through Kaduna. Hassan said the operatives at about 10 hours blocked a grey Toyota Hilux van with registration number Abuja RBC 90DC carrying 4 passengers, the driver inclusive, suspected to be the vehicle conveying the kidnappers and their victim. On sensing danger and in an effort to escape, one of the kidnappers fired at the policemen and they responded accordingly. Fire for fire.
I told you, the policemen, they actually know the rules and regulations that is guiding what their job. It's just that some of the police members that have caused havoc in the community are the ones making us talk bad of the police. But amidst that police, out of 100%, we still have 60% that are still good. You know why they went for this operation? To actually save the victim. It's not as if it was a policeman that shot first.
Exactly.
They know because it is in an environment where everybody are moving. So we never can tell. So any stray bullet will not go to meet just an innocent
That's
citizen.
true. And that's why
they responded according to what they gave to them.
No, that's why the police force, Nigerian police force are working with intelligence.
Yes, that's how
either people are there or not. Even they
learn
do
how to
shoot. It's not like you shoot to death. They don't teach them to shoot criminals to death.
That is what I'm saying. You know, there are some people that should I say your head we want to avoid evil. It is that time that you just say, I want to go and buy pure water. And gunshot is actually going on out there. And stray bullet can just hit anybody. But because this kidnapper, one of them shot against the police officer. So they have no other choice
to retaliate.
than to retaliate.
Well, in the resulting gun duel, the victim, a certain Shegun Akemi of Garki, Abuja, was rescued, and one of the kidnappers, a 28-year-old Chinaza Philip of Life Camp, Abuja, was arrested. The police further disclosed that the 3 other suspects who escaped were being trailed, adding that the vehicle belonging to the victim, 2 retail G17 model pistols, 1 Beretta pistol, 10 9mm PAK ammunition, and 5 9mm special ammunition were recovered from the kidnappers.
Can you imagine?
Even the name of the gun is just like all this war film.
I don't understand. Where are these people getting these ammunitions from? Where are they getting people to sponsor them? Okay, let's assume they are not the ones going to buy this thing themselves. How did they carry it out from another country?
Do you actually know that we have a lot of kidnapping cases out there that is not being shown or known to anybody?
Yes.
So they make money and they use it to buy more ammunition.
How did they bring in the ammunition is my own concern. All we are just after is rice must not come in from another country into the country. All we're after is no frozen food should be brought into the country. We don't check, they don't check the things that they are supposed to check. All these things, people in guise of, I want to go and bring rice, people bring in ammunition. People bring in, okay, I want to go and get something outside the country. You feel this person, just see.
I do wonder, all
don't know.
All these are government officials that has private jets. You know, they don't go through checkpoints.
They won't because they have their own distance.
So what if they are part of these people that they use in transporting all these things?
I can remember vividly, I think it was yesterday, one of us was saying that around this Oyo State area, the southwest, that this truck that they use in bringing Dangote cement, all the cement, they used it in bringing in ammunition.
Guns.
People, they were already taking it in. It was only one vehicle that they were able to apprehend. And how did they know? I think this thing, but there was bump on the road. Immediately the car just did like this. One gun just shoot out like this. So it was one bike man that I said, this is good. They had to alert the security around, but it was only one they could apprehend. Even the one that they apprehended, what did they do to it?
Well, according to the news, the preliminary inquiries revealed that the victim was abducted on January 17, 2024, just when he was leaving his home situated at the aforementioned address. He said the 3 escaped suspects were Chidebere Nwodibo of Life Camp, Abuja, one Awal, whose surname is unknown, and the gang leader, whose identity is yet to be ascertained. the kidnappers were transporting their victim to Kano before they were intercepted by the police. The Commissioner of Police, Kaduna State Police Command, A.D. Ali, while commending the operatives for the brave feat, still tasked them to continuously go after criminals elements in the state. He called on the members of the public to avail themselves of security agencies' hotlines for any distress call requiring a prompt response.
I think it was still last year we were discussing it that though kidnapping cases has been coming rampant in Nigeria,
it's too much.
But a whole Federal Capital Territory.
You see that Abuja, they know that is where the money is.
Because I don't know, we know is the capital of Nigeria.
Exactly.
A whole capital seat. That is not that it is a government that is actually controlling the state. That is where the president of the federation is.
There.
Now you opened your eyes to the extent. Let's assume you assume that we in the other part of the state, the 35 states in Nigeria, our lives does not have any value to you. Okay, fine. What about the place that we call the Federal Capital Territory, where the security should be tight? Once problem enter through Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, then nowhere is safe anymore. You know, where do I want to run to?
Indirectly, Abuja has a governor, which is the minister.
That's Wike.
Yes, Wike. So Wike is to be held responsible.
He said it yesterday that we will not allow any laws to have any space in this state. And see, they apprehended them.
It's just a fresh attack, fresh kidnapping. And they were being able to apprehend them. So if there had been provision of securities on ground, like okay, they are ready. You understand? So most of the cases of the kidnapping that we've been recording since last year,
it would have reduced. See the man that was kidnapped with his children.
Yes.
One has been killed. They even left our corpse on the road so that the father will see it when he's coming back. That if you refuse to bring the 60 million, where do you want to get the 60 million for in the first place? That's my question. What work is he doing? What is his job?
Now, Tinubu said nobody should gather money for ransom again, that they should not worry.
Why will you tell me not to worry? May we not be victims
when
of
their own child,
their
own child is not there.
So that's it, may we not be victim of kidnappers. I will have somebody that they kidnap and they ask me for ransom. I will not look for money anyway.
Well, let's move on to the next headline here. 10 dead, 12 injured in Jigawa auto crash, FRSC. The Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, Jigawa, said yesterday that 10 persons died and 12 others sustained injuries in an auto crash on Ringim Duse Road in Ringim local government area of the state. The command's public relations officer, PRO, Mr. Ibrahim Yaya, confirmed the incident to the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, in Duse. Yaya said the incident involving a Volkswagen Golf car and a Toyota bus occurred at Gidan Gak village at about 12:30 p.m. So that's in the afternoon.
Not even in the
So should we call this overspeeding or?
I don't know. I think the drivers out there or anybody that actually puts a car on the road to actually embark on a journey, we have a lot of work to do. One, according to what the FRSC said, they said if you see that you've driven a car for a long period of time, it is expected that you take at least 2 hours, I think 2 hours or 3 hours break. So you rest your brain. Because while you are driving, every part of your body system is working
with you.
Your head, your eyes, everything is working together. Your senses are open.
Even so your ear. Your ear is working.
I can remember a time like this. I was attending a wedding program. It was at Ikoyi here in Lagos. So we went from another state to this place because we had to go and pick the wife and all that. Could you believe that the driver was actually feeling sleepy? The bride and the groom, they were sitting at the back. I was fortunate to sit in the front. And me, there's one thing about me, and I love the gift that I have. I can talk on water.
I know. Before you, I know.
And it was only that conversation that I was having with that driver. Immediately we stopped at Ikoyi registry like this. Do you know what the driver said? Auntie, thank you for talking to me. He just parked, the wife came down and he went to sleep straight up. So, if you see that you've driven a car for a very long period of time,
give yourself a break.
Even though if you are traveling with passengers, just tell them, please, I want to rest my head. They too, they will not want to lose their lives in that thing. And overspeeding on the road, go and check all these drivers, they don't care. Most of them don't care.
And wait, you know, we've been talking about drivers, we've been talking about overspeeding and all. Why are we trying to take our mind off bad drivers?
I'm still coming there. You see that I'm highlighting it one after the other. The overworking yourself, overspeeding. But you know, if you talked about the bad road, if you are over, you know, almost all the drivers know that the roads in Nigeria are not good.
Yes.
You know the road that you are putting your car on. You want to drive. Some people will tell you that nothing happen, nothing do you. They will not mind the pothole.
You get some drivers, they will tell you, I've been driving for the past so years.
Excuse you. Nobody, mistake does not have boss or anything. It will happen if it wants to happen.
I'm telling you.
So the only way we can prevent is, you know, this road is bad. Okay, now I did not know there's a pothole in front of me, and I'm overspeeding. To apply brake, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, if the news further explained that the accident occurred when two vehicles carrying 22 passengers had the head-on collision as a result of wrong overtaking. The PRO said that the FRSC personnel who responded to a distress call on the accident have since taken the victims to the General Hospital in Ringem. According to him, the personnel could not identify the registration numbers of the two vehicles as they were bumped beyond recognition.
And you know, most times, I will see this is going to ball on the drivers. Because most times, if you notice, passengers do shout. Please, small. I still have children at home. I am not ready to die, small. But these drivers, they want to do what is in their mind, not minding. And if you check most of the accident that has been happening, you won't find the driver in the bus.
Well, let's go on the short commercial break. You won't find it. Like they will disappear.
Like,
stay tuned, don't go nowhere.
For management of park.
Short commercial break, and we're still on news review on WYTV. So Odunayo said there's some accident.
I said most accidents that happen on the road, go and find it. You won't find the drivers. I don't know how they do it.
They are using juju.
I don't even know whether they are using juju or not. But go and check most accidents that has been happening on the highway. You won't find the drivers. I don't know.
Well, let's move on to the last headline of today. This particular one is still talking about the kidnapping cases going on in Nigeria. But this is not Abuja, it's actually in Kwara State. Kwara police confirm release of 4 kidnapped victims.
I really wish it would be the children of that man that were kidnapped.
The Kwara State Police Command has confirmed the release of 4 persons abducted on Tuesday night at Afin village of Ilere district, Ifelodo local government area of the state. The 4 victims comprising the High Chief Simon Ibiwoye, the Olukotun of Afin, then a community, and 3 teenagers were reportedly released in the early hours of Thursday, according to the reports reaching the news. The spokesperson of the State Police Command, DSP Ejire Adeton Adeyemi, who confirmed the development, disclosed that they were left alone to find their way. Maybe they've called the family members and, you know, they said,
No, these people, I don't know who actually came on them. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they see or what they saw that made them release these victims. They don't care. If you see somebody that is going for kidnapping operations, if they can't get, they won't want to lose on both sides.
They will kill the person.
It's either they kill the person or they get their money.
So if they kill, they don't lose?
They did not lose.
Why? How?
Is it their family member?
Is it that they sell the dead body?
And how do you want to know that they will leave the body alive?
Hey, God.
They did not lose.
Well, luckily, the local hunters were able to find them and took them back to the village to reunite with their families. All the freed victims are in good health condition, the police spokesperson added. Why will you go to the village to kidnap people and you'll be expecting them to pay ransom of how much? People will stay for village, like working day to day in the farm.
I even had one that, was it last week or 2 days? I think it's this week, that they kidnapped someone and they're requesting for 200 million naira.
Who is the person?
I don't even
Is it
know.
Davido?
No.
I don't understand. All these kidnapper, what is wrong with them?
$10.
It seems inflation. Wait, it's still they are facing inflation in the realm of kidnapping.
I seriously don't understand.
Or maybe there is no subsidy there.
All these people that are actually kidnapping, they are kidnapping people. Honestly, I am not encouraging kidnapping, but you are kidnapping the wrong set of people.
Well, let's recall that after their abduction, the KBC of the community reached out to the police and a team of other security personnel, including soldiers and local hunters. 3 suspected informants linked to the armed kidnappers were subsequently arrested in the bush, whisked and handed over to the anti-kidnapping unit of the State Police Command. A phone was recovered from which a video of the suspected armed kidnappers was viewed. So I feel now, people are now getting ready for any kidnapping case. You know, it is now getting out of us. So people
and since the government are not doing anything for us, we come online, people rant online, people pour their plight online, and the government is not ready to even do anything. Even the police officers that are kept on the road to actually safeguard us, they are even doing worse.
Well, see, I want to ask the federal government why they could not go to Ondo State or any other state to ask for Amotekuns. These Amotekun, they know how to walk inside the bush very well. And you understand?
They are not ready to pay them.
They should go and employ them. Come to Abuja, put them inside bush. They will fish out all these kidnappers.
So it is the state that are ready to pay Amotekun that will make use of Amotekun.
Well, congratulations to the abductees. Yes, at least they have reunited with their family now, but and it's by grace.
Do you know that some people, most kidnap victims, some of them don't get their balance till they die.
Yeah, exactly.
Because once they start ruminating on what has happened when they were in their custody, especially if you see the way they kill and all that,
it will give them a trauma.
Yes. Their traumatic experience will be so bad.
Well, I know very well that this kidnapping of a teen is just a season, and it will surely go.
The season is becoming longer.
I know.
I can't even remember the years that the year they started kidnapping.
No. It has happened.
It is repeating itself every year.
It has happened, and they've caught it so many times. But some people are still greedy, and they really feel that's their best way to make money. Well, this is where we're going to be ending it on the show today. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but you can call me Sidonje. Thank you so much, Odunayo, for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We see you again on this particular show next week, Monday. So be good and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.